If I could invite anyone in the world to lunch, I'd actually have to say that I would go with David Attenborough. Reason being is I reckon he is an extremely worldly person. He has something ridiculous like 6 degrees, I think. And just the places that he has seen, the things that he has done, and the way that he has actually seen so many places that we'd all love to go to, I think he'd have a lot to sort of pass on. The toilet paper is always over, never under, always over, and from my hotel days, put a little bit of a, bit of jazz into it and make sure you've got the little triangles happening. Do the tea bags go in the sink or the bin? I feel like this might be a little bit of a targeted question. However, normally they go to the sink, but they always end up in the bin. So warning labels. I reckon there's a few that I could probably come up with that would work for my personality. One would be back off. Another one would be please feed. The other one would be my name's not Darwin. Because I'm so sick of being called Darwin, because I ain't a Darwin. Just putting it out there. The biggest thing I've learnt from life is to not take yourself too seriously. And the reason being is that you just learn. You learn from every mistake. You learn from every triumph. You continue through life, you adapt to things, you change to things. And really at the end of the day, the way you handle yourself and the things that you do come down to you. So if you don't take yourself too seriously, if you don't take life too seriously, and you just kind of realize it's one big journey, then I think that's sort of, continue on that way. I reckon that Spider-Man would definitely win a fight out of him and Batman. Reason being, Batman, I just don't think he really does it. He's just got a cool car. Talk to animals either underwater, land or air. I would have to say underwater, because that would be a pretty cool skill to be able to talk underwater. I know a lot of people talk about it, and maybe I might be able to do it already, I don't know. But to be able to actually understand a dolphin or something, that'd be cool. The most ridiculous Australian animal, I would say, has to be the emu. Like, who has this skinny neck, this tiny little beak like a duck, but then this big body that's like squishy. And then these long legs, and yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It's kind of like my body shape, skinny, fat, skinny, doesn't make sense. If I had a genie, my one wish would be to bring my dad back. I love traveling the country, and at the moment I do it with his hat, sitting up on the dash or in the seat next to me. It'd be lovely for that experience to actually be with him next to me and enjoying all the things that we used to enjoy when he was around.